Good morning, I am Verghese. First up, tragedy struck a family which was returning home after casting vote in their native state. They met with a gory road accident in Bengaluru. The couple's two-wheeler rammed into a stationary truck in Avalahalli. Srinivas, a software engineer who was riding the bike, was killed on the spot, while his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. They had cast their vote in Kola Srinivasapura and were returning after performing puja at a temple when the incident took place. Srinivas's son Chetan's condition is said to be critical and admitted to Nimans, while his daughter Vaishnavi is said to be out of danger. Tragedy strikes a couple who had just voted in their native district and was back to Bengaluru. They had cast their vote in Kola Srinivasapura and were returning after performing puja at a temple when the incident took place. Srinivas's son Chetan's condition is said to be critical and he's been admitted to the Nimans, while his daughter Vaishnavi is said to be out of danger. They were traveling on an Activa and he rammed it straight into a lorry that was parked after losing control of it. They were returning home after casting their vote in Kolar and after performing puja at a nearby temple when the incident took place. The couple's two-wheeler rammed into a stationary truck in Avalahalli. Srinivas is a software engineer and who was riding the bike was killed on the spot, while his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. They had just cast their vote in Kola Srinivasapura and were returning after performing puja at a temple while the incident took place. Srinivas's son Chetan's condition is said to be very critical and is admitted to Nimhans, while his daughter is out of danger. Tragedy strikes a family in Bengaluru. They had just cast their vote in Kola Srinivasapura, and after performing a puja at a temple there, they were heading back home when Srinivas, the software engineer who was in fact riding the bike, rammed the bike straight into a stationary lorry. Srinivas died on the spot, while his wife died en route to the hospital. Their son Chetan is said to be in a very critical condition and has been admitted to Nimans. His wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. Their daughter is said to be out of danger. Tragedy striking a family in Bengaluru just after they cast their vote in Kola. They were returning on their way back when the accident took place. Srinivas is a software engineer, and while on their way back to Bengaluru, they rammed their vehicle into a stationary lorry that was parked. Srinivas suffered grievous injuries and was killed on the spot, while his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. The couple's son Chetan has suffered serious injuries too and is under intensive care in Nimans, while the daughter is said to be out of danger. Tragedy struck a couple which was returning home after casting vote in their native. They met with a gory road accident in Bengaluru. The couple's two-wheeler rammed into a stationary truck in Avalahalli. Srinivas, a software engineer, was riding the bike was killed on the spot, while his wife Lakshmi died en route to the hospital. They had cast their vote in Kola Srinivasapura and were returning after performing puja at a temple when the incident took place. Srinivas's son Chetan's condition is said to be critical and admitted to Nimhans, while his daughter Vaishnavi is said to be out of danger.
ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹೊಸಕೋಟೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಕೇರ್ಪುರಮ್ಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮನೆಗೆ. ಅವಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಹತ್ರ ರೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದುಗಡೆ ಲಾರಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡಿಂದ BMTC ಬಸ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು ಇಬ್ಬರು. ಮಗುನ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ತಂದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ. ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನಿಬ್ಬರು ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಈ ಮಗು ಒಂದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು. ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಏನೇ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. 4 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಬಿ, ಇದು 3 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಬಿ. ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಏಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ಪಾಟು. ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
A Pani Puri vendor was killed in a road accident last night. The incident took place near Saraki Signal. The deceased has been identified as Nagraj, who was returning home after wrapping his business. A Tata Sumo rammed into him from behind. The passers-by did their best to help Nagraj, but he died en route to the hospital. The police, meanwhile, have launched a manhunt for the driver, who absconded after the accident. In another fatal accident, a Pani Puri seller was killed on the spot near Saragi Circle. He was rammed by a Tata Sumo. The driver has gone absconding after the accident. The incident took place near Saraki Signal. The deceased has been identified as Nagraj, who was returning home after wrapping up his business. He was hit from behind by the Tata Sumo. The passers-by did their best to help Nagraj, but he died en route to the hospital. The police, meanwhile, have launched a manhunt for the driver, who absconded after the accident. In another tragic accident in the city near Saraki Circle, the Pani Puri seller was rammed from behind by a Tata Sumo. He died of his injuries while he was en route to the hospital. The passers-by tried their best to help him, but by then he had succumbed to his injuries. The incident took place near Saraki Signal. The deceased has been identified as Nagraj. Nagraj was in fact wrapping up his business for the day and then returning home when the tragedy struck. The driver of the concerned vehicle has in fact escaped after the accident. The police are now on the lookout for this driver who escaped.
ಗಾಡಿ ಬೇಲ್ಪುರಿ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗಾಡಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಟಾಟಾ ಸುಮೋನೋ ಏನೋ ಅದು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ನೋಡೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಓಟೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಗಾಡಿ. ನಂತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಆಟೋಲಿ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೋದರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅಂತಂದರು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಗೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು.
The passers-by saying that they tried to in fact help Nagraj get to a hospital, but by then he had succumbed to his injuries. The incident occurred at Saraki Signal. Nagraj was wrapping up his business for the day and was returning home when he was hit by a vehicle from behind. The driver of the vehicle is absconding after the accident. The police have launched a massive manhunt for the driver. Tragedy striking at Saraki Signal, where a Pani Puri seller, Nagraj, was hit by a vehicle and he succumbed to his injuries while en route to the hospital.